please don't rain on me. Not today. I just got off work early. Wum, bum, 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 bum. I love that sound. I don't know why. So when you're in a higher gear and you just let off and just goes run, da, 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 da. Just so cool. There's always have loved that sound. Used to have a big 3/4 ton pickup, and I cut the exhaust off of it. So only bad part was it was an automatic. So I wish it was a standard. That would have made it so much better. I probably would have never got rid of that truck then. But anyways, I cut off the exhaust, right behind the cab. So only the muffler was cut off. I still had the catalytic on. But that thing was loud. I used to set off car alarms with that thing. So freaking cool. And so, whenever I was like slowing down or anything, I would always drop it down. And all you hear is bop, 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 bop. And I just was like, I don't know about you guys, but I love the sound of a V8. Just absolutely amazing. That and a motorcycle. I love the sound of motorcycles. I haven't really found a motorcycle I did not like the sound of it. It's just kind of weird. I'm really picky on vehicles. There's a certain sound I like with them. And, I'm not really a fan of rice burners. I mean, there's a few of them that do sound really good. But my absolute favorite sound is a diesel or a V8. Those are my two most favorite. And I've been listening to all different types of motorcycles, and I have not found one I didn't like. I just think it's kind of cool, but kind of odd at the same time that I haven't found one I don't like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm weird, but... And the weird thing is, I never really was into motorcycles. Like, until... what would you say? Probably last winter, when actually the opportunity to really get one came up. I didn't really look that much into them. I mean, yeah, I loved them, or not really loved them, but I always thought they were really cool, and I always wanted one. And, I never really looked into it. Didn't know even motovlogging existed or anything like that. And then, luckily, a coworker of mine, he said, hey, I know you've been looking into getting a motorcycle maybe. I got this for this price, and luckily he held on to it for me till taxes came around. Boom, bought it with cash, and here she is. And now I literally use this bike for absolutely everything. I mean, it is my commuter vehicle to and from work or anything that doesn't involve the wife or the kids, because it's kind of hard to fit a 2.5-year-old on a motorcycle, and I'm pretty sure it's illegal in 50 states. But yeah, just never was until the opportunity came up to get one. And I was kind of skeptic about it. I was like, it could be all right. I might like it, I might not. And then started riding one and just absolutely fell in love. And then I started watching videos on YouTube, and then eventually I found motovlogging. I watched a few and I thought it was pretty damn cool. And of course I didn't have the money at the time, and I didn't want to start shooting videos and trying to do it right off the bat. I wanted to get the mic set up, I wanted to get a camera set up. I wanted it to be good right off the bat. I wanted to see how many people would like my videos. And I know it's going to take a while. I mean, I've only been doing this for maybe a month or two? So I know it ain't going to happen overnight. I mean, for the guys that have subscribed, I'm extremely surprised of how many subscribers I already have. I haven't done that in forever. But if you guys haven't noticed, I am taking a way different way home from work. And it's not dark. I actually got off early. So I am pretty excited about that. That is why this video is so energetic. But anyways, yeah, I just never really... I started watching videos and I was like, yeah, So then, you know, I waited to get my camera set up. I know I have a few videos on there without the mic, but I didn't want to buy a voice recorder, you know, or anything like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, that way works. But the reason I bought this camera I have is because it had the mic port already on it. I was like, okay, you know, the reason I got it was so I didn't have to get like a second thing for it. Because I had a few different ways to do it, and you know, they worked all right, but the main one that I found that worked the best that's not using this camera, my face would keep hitting the screen, so then it would go out of autofocus, or my face would touch it, so it would focus on wherever my face touched, and then the whole video is just blurry. So that was the problem with that, but waited till I got the mic and everything, and now I have, I think, like 27 subscribers now, which is awesome. And I thank each and every one of you. You guys have been really cool. And I have tried to reply to all your comments. I think there's a bug in my windshield. Yep, there's a bug in my windshield. Hold on. Oh, bug gone. Alright, we're good. But yeah, thank you guys for all the support you've been giving me. You guys have been super nice, super awesome. Absolutely love seeing your guys' comments. And I hope I can get some more subscribers. I mean, that would be awesome. But, you know, I would like to one day be pretty big into motovlogging. I mean, like, I guess more popular, not really big into it because I'm already hooked on it. I love doing it. For some reason, I'm not a talker person, but I absolutely have a blast talking to the camera on the motorcycle. Like, it kind of helps riding for, like, if you're going on a trip or something, because you're like, oh, I wish someone could see this, but someone is seeing it. It may not be a lot of people, but someone is seeing it. And, you know, that kind of feels cool. It's like you're actually telling the story. And, you know, a long time ago, my grandpa told me, you know, write down in a journal about the stuff you do every day, or, you know, some really cool events, and then you can look back on it when you're older. And luckily, with technology being as far as it is, and plus I am not a very good speller, so luckily they invented cameras and microphones, and this is how we're doing it. And it works out really good for me. I mean, it's helped my speaking, I think it's speaking, skills, because I used to be horrible at it. I mean, really bad. I was not a talker in school, not a talker any way around. I mean, there was only a very select few people that I would talk to for a conversation, like not having a problem with it or being really quiet. And for some reason, the more I talk to the camera, the more I talk to you guys, the better I become at the videos. And I'm not going or ooh, or, you know, just being really spacing. I mean, on my way to work videos, I have that problem. Just because, you know, I'm trying to wake up. I'm not really motivated, but it's the only time where I'm up on the bike and there's daylight out, and then when I get off, it's pitch black. But, you know, that's when I think I have some of my best talking. Not really the best visual, but the best talking I do. Like right now, I got off early. You know, it's about just a little after 7, and you know, I'm energetic. I haven't been saying or at least I don't think I have. If I have, I'm sorry. But, you know, I feel good, you know. And I didn't even have to come up with a topic. I just started talking, and it just kind of worked itself out. So, you know, I don't know what I was talking about before, but yeah. But really hope it doesn't rain. It's been raining like all week pretty bad. And the bike's gotten wet like 4 or 5 times, and I feel so bad. I hate getting this thing like rained on or something because I'm afraid it's going to rust, and it's in really good shape. I really like the shape that it's in. I mean, it's really shiny, it's really pretty. I like it. So I don't want to get all rusted up and all nasty because, you know, for me, I like to take pride in the things I have. The things I have. And, you know, especially the motorcycle, you know, you put a lot of money into it. You want it to look pretty. You want it to last a while, you know. You want to be able to show it off. It's like, yeah, it's about as old as I am. It's a little younger by like 3-4 years. But it looks great. It runs great. It has not started for me, or has not started for me. I don't, that's a bad abbreviation. I don't know how the hell you're supposed to do that, but I've never had a problem with it starting, even if it was like 0 degrees, which one time I had to take it to work at that temperature. It still started right up, and I have not had a problem with this thing running. It does a little ticking when it's cold, but I talked to a dealership and they said that's normal for a 750, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of weird to me, but it's normal apparently. But yeah, you know, I just want to take care of things. I mean, got my wife's car. It has quite a few miles, but that's all we could afford at the moment. And it's been running really good. I mean, it has a few little things here and there. I mean, like this. I mean, the handlebars are still bent. I had to put tires on it. My foot peg is being held on by zip ties because I laid it over on that road that was in my first video. Not that day, but it was downpouring that day. And I had the wife on, and me, my buddy, and his wife were all going for a ride up that road. And of course, I thought I would be really cool and try to do a quick U-ey with the wife on the back. And sadly, I failed. I took the turn a little too, I guess, too sharp, and I've never even making that sharp a turn by myself in the first place. So it was all around a bad idea. Look at that thing. That thing's kind of cool. Different, but kind of cool. I mean, you could get any size bike you wanted with those, no matter what the size you are. But anyways, I've never made that turn before just by myself. So I, of course, tried to be cool, attempted it, and failed, and the bike fell over. And of course, it was downpouring. I mean, it was just raining. And of course, we're soaked. You know, my foot peg is sitting on the ground. We're like, well, damn it, I broke the bike. We're about, I don't know, like 15 miles out of town. Oh, someone got pulled over. You know, that cop that was over on the side of the road? Apparently, he wasn't happy with somebody. But anyways, yeah, and, you know, it was downpouring. Well, damn it, how are we going to do this? So, of course, you know, I came up with the idea. It's like, you see that little piece of metal, that little black piece on there? I can just set the corner of my foot and we can ride the whole like 20-30 miles back to town with my wife on the back. And you know, it's a twisty road and it's all, half of it's part gravel, and it was downpouring. So everything was slick. Everything I touched on the bike was slick. We were completely soaked. I didn't have a windshield on, didn't have a helmet. All we had was sunglasses on. But you know, it was still a lot of fun. It was absolutely kind of miserable, but it was a lot of fun, you know. First trip we took with them, and you know, we all got soaked. We were all just laughing. You know, we got back, and you know, we figured out a way to get the peg on, so that way, because I didn't have enough money to get a peg. But anyways, guys, I'm pretty sure this video went on a lot longer than I wanted it to, so I will catch you guys later. You guys have a great night. Please like and subscribe. I will try to be putting out videos at least once a week, if not more. Alrighty, I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.